The story begins in a country named Ghazia, where people riding dragons used to rule. For many years, the people here lived a happy life, but then the kings of this country started fighting among themselves for power. One day, a dragon rider named Galbatorix discovered the weaknesses of all the kings and killed them all in a bloody war. After killing them all, Galbatorix became the only king of Algeria for a long time. The most dangerous thing was that he had become a tyrant now. He was not afraid of anyone and did whatever he wanted. So an army named Warden was trying to dethrone him, who was fighting for the freedom of the people. One night, a Warden warrior named Arya stole a very special stone from Galbatorix. Angered by this theft, Galbatorix asked his wizard Dirge to bring the stone back. After a while, Dirge and his men ambushed Arya, and soon they killed the two Warden warriors accompanying Arya, and as soon as he got the chance, he threw Arya off his horse. Arya tried hard to escape, but Durya surrounded him with her magical powers and asked him to return the stone. Arya flatly refused to return the stone and went to his. With the help of magic power, the stone was sent somewhere else. Dursa tried to get information from Arya about where she had sent the stone, but Arya did not tell her anything. Instead, she started laughing at her defeat. At the same time, a young boy named Eragon. He was trying to hunt a deer in the forest when suddenly that stone appeared in front of him. Looking at that shiny stone, Eragon thought that he should keep it with himself. Meanwhile, Eragon went to a butcher to get some meat in exchange for that stone. The butcher who went near the stone was shocked to see that stone. He felt that such a shiny stone was probably with the king, after which he got very scared. He told Gun to keep this stone where it was found and not to tell anyone about it. Don't mention it, or else the whole village will be in danger. Then he immediately sent Eragon out of his shop. He asked him to leave because he did not want to get into any trouble. As he left the shop, Eragon saw the king's soldiers harassing a man named Brom. They said he had stolen chickens from the king's forest. The soldiers took the chickens from him. Brom thought for a moment that he would retaliate, but at that moment he changed his mind and decided to give the chicken instead. When Eragon returned to his room, he saw that the stone was shaking and a small dragon came out from inside. Now he understood that it was not a stone but an egg, and that too of a dragon. As soon as Eragon touched that small dragon lovingly, somewhere far away, Brom and Galbatorix both sensed the birth of a dragon. Dosa uses her magic to read Arya's mind and finds out that the dragon is with Eragon. When Galbatorix finds out about this, he tells Dursa to find this boy and kill him quickly before their rebellion breaks out. The warden group that did this got the news the next morning when Eragon woke up, the little dragon was sleeping next to him and a strange mark was visible on Eragon's palm. As the days passed, Eragon and the dragon grew closer to each other, and one day Eragon realized that both of them had the same feelings. They had no one except each other. Their mothers had abandoned them. The next day he began teaching his dragon to fly. The dragon soon learned to fly and began flying above the clouds. While flying, the dragon soon grew up, and when he landed down with such an increased size, poor Eragon got scared. Now that dragon could also speak, he told her name as Saphira, and also told that Eragon is her chosen rider. That is, only he can ride her. It is revealed that the dragon could hear Eragon's thoughts without him saying anything. Now Eragon wanted to know more about dragons and sneaked into Brom's house at night. He found a book that had the history of dragons. He was reading it when suddenly Brom came there and frightened him, and he quickly left from there. Brom nervously asked him if anyone was following him. He then quickly asked Aegon to leave and warned him that he would soon be killed. There is trouble coming. Aaron calls him a liar and a coward and accuses him of not really being a dragon rider. He must have spread this rumor so people will pay him some attention. As soon as Aaron leaves, Brom looks at his hidden red sword. This was proof that he was truly a dragon rider. While returning home, Eragon overhears that the butcher gave Dorsa's men his name and the address of his uncle's farm. Eragon realizes that his uncle's life is in danger. so he ran to save them, but Saphira flew away with him to save his life. She said that it was too late now, and he would not be able to save Uncle. Eragon started pleading with her to please let me down as I might be able to save him. Saphira said, "Let me save my uncle first." But when Eragon directly asked her to put him down, Saphira obeyed and threw Eragon O'Dare